Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Berger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her size. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay. Anna, Berger, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still double, the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the 5. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine and telling me lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier love, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gon' go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gon' go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn that whole top float to her. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood out.
Go, shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't.
Ready for some football? I hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New York Giants. Get this one started, and we're off from MetLife. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. That's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately and what he'll have to do professionally.
Dart's coming out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Now here's Cam Scatterbury on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. From the left hash, this is from 47. The kick by Gano is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, one went right through.
Gano ready to send this away. Ty Johnson now to return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
First tone of the game for James Cook. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down now, they need 7. Man in motion here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on first down, Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. And the Giants set.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Allen. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Bills. First down. A gain of 1 yard.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. He's signing for it.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Blitz coming here. Allen finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He has the first over the middle. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Bass now to kick this away. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Hits him on the end route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Dart. He takes it himself. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for a New York first down.
6 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the pistol, he gave the Scatterboot. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Darts back to throw. Theo Johnson. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now Dart. Finding Johnson once more. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dart gonna throw again. Screen here for Scatterboot. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Third and long for him here. Making the call himself. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 2nd down.
They've got 2nd and goal now from the 5 after that helpful penalty. Darts looking to throw. Catch made.
lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Trying to get it with the option. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants take the lead just before halftime. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Cordell Flott there on the stop. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA.
I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Send this away. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the 3rd. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. And he's got this complete to James Cook. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Allen setting up to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He gets 6 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Allen now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He'll cobble together a yard there. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw for Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Allen setting up play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They send a receiver in motion right. Allen on 3rd and short. He finds Kincaid. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 4 yards.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He brings it in.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Pressure coming, it's Allen. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
3rd and goal for Allen. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Big moment for Tyler Bass here. This is a chip shot from the left hash.
An 18-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights, and of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now here comes the New York offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, here's Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Looking to throw. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants pushing to get within range for a game winner. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Scatterboo now from the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. To throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick.
The Bills take over first and 10.
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. First call here coming from the shotgun. They look to throw it. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. Now this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
That's interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. Running it after the penalty. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Back to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! That's Bobby Okereke.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And they need to get it to at least that 40-yard line to have a shot at the game winner. But there's enough time remaining to work it even closer if things go right. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Setting up to pass. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Completed over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw it. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Motion man sent left. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. Kick the running back in motion. 2nd down, Allen throwing again. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield.
That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. This to win the game. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime. This conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bills set to take over offensively. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, it's not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Allen on third down. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 25 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Running back sent in motion. Allen gonna throw again. Throwing the out route complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 12. First down, Bills.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Allen. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Just a reminder, a touchdown doesn't end it here, but it would put them on the edge of victory. Here's second down. Again, Allen to the air. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Allen now on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
And I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Allen. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Here he is to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's going for it himself. And he drives this forward to the 6.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
Big moment for Tyler Bass here. This from just 23 yards away. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
The important part, they've got the lead here in overtime after the short field goal. But with how close they got, the touchdown was in play. You gotta hope that you can get the stop here and not live to regret that series stalling out.
We'll see if their defense can hold now and finish off an overtime win as the kick is away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Giants' offense all set to get started. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.
And I can promise you right now, lie detector test in that huddle, every single one of those guys have asked says, I want a touchdown. I'm not even thinking of a field goal. That should be your mindset to go finish this game right now.
Now it's his turn in overtime. That's Robinson on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Need to at least get in range for a tying field goal. A touchdown obviously wins it. Here's second down. Finds the in route complete. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. He'll drop this down. Scatterboo. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Dart gonna throw again. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are gonna have the first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
First down from the 42. From the gun, here's Dart. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Now a timeout comes in with 7 seconds to go. Time for maybe 2 plays if they're quick about it. This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good. And we're going to keep on here in overtime.
They sure put him out there in a tough spot to save this game, Kate. He handled the moment as well as they could possibly ask for. What a strike to tie this game. In the moment of truth, he delivers.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Whole squad on that rim. 0 to 1 and real.
A field goal apiece so far. Another would win it as this kick is away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Well, this is just a game that never ends, it seems. That overtime is in the books. It is time to flip the field and start another one as we wait for a winner. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Finds him over the middle. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
All right, Brock, both teams have had their opening salvos. Next score wins it in OT as they come up on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. And Allen will hold on to this. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll run it with Cook. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Big moment for Tyler Bass here. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. The kick is good. He got it! And they've taken back the lead.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from New York.
That's my heart. Dying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.